Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing an Abyss Actor deck profile, post the link structure deck. Now, Code the Duels comes out tomorrow, and they're getting one new card in that set. It's a new high scale, which is pretty nice. So, once I get that tomorrow, I'll be able to play test it and see if it's any good. My hopes are not very high, because I'm pretty sure this deck just already has all of the good support minus one card. I think it's got another low scale that's pretty good. Twilight Star, I think is what it's called in Japan. Or Twinkle Star or something like that. I don't know. But, we're just going to get straight into this profile. First, we got 3 copies of Abyss Actor Extra. You can attribute this card to target any Abyss Actor card in your deck and put it into scale. So, you usually use this card to put your Wild Hope into scale. And this guy, pretty much when he's destroyed by battle or card effect, on field or in scale, you can add an Abyss Actor card from deck to hand. Even the trap, even though I highly recommend not doing that. But, yep. And when he's in scale, you can target the other scale and make it scale 9. But you can only pendulum summon Abyss Actors for the rest of the turn. So that's pretty good. On to their new monster, Abyss Actor Curtain Riser, right? Right. Now, this guy, his scale effect's pretty irrelevant. Once per duel, if you control another monsters, you can special summon him from the scale. That's pretty irrelevant. And his first effect's also pretty irrelevant. If he's the only monster on the field, he's a 2200 attacker. So, yeah, both of those are pretty irrelevant. But his other effect is you can send an Abyss script card from deck to graveyard to add an Abyss Actor from face-up extract to hand. Now that is extremely useful. Now that you only have one zone to pendulum into, or 2 if you have a good link monster set, he becomes very useful, being able to put back good cards back into your hand, or being able to put this guy back in your hand if you're missing a scale. So, extremely useful. And 2 copies of Sassy Rookie. He got worse as the link mechanic came. He's still pretty good, because the first time he'd be destroyed by battle or card effect, he isn't. And if he is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon Abyss Actor at level 4 lower from deck. So usually this guy. And if he's in scale, if an Abyss Actor monster or monsters would be destroyed, you can destroy him instead. It's pretty good. But most of the deck does rely on having different names on the field too, to have the little nice effects. Like his other effect, which I forgot to say, once per turn you can target himself to give himself 100 attack points for each Abyss Actor on the field with a different name. That's pretty cool. It's just all throughout the deck, just the little effects that are nice, say, with different names. So we are going to cut this down to make room for a little bit more. Like 2 Leading Ladies. Now, this card's not amazing, but if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add an Abyss script card from deck to hand. That's kind of useful. It's okay. We are running 1 copy of Funky Comedian. Now, we're only running this card because he's a high scale, and if you run out of Wild Hopes, you still need a high scale. And this guy does not count as a high scale because he's scale 7, and then you just can't pendulum out like any of your good guys, like these 2. But yeah, so we needed another 8 scale, and the one that's coming out in Code of the Duels is an 8 scale, so it has even a irrelevant effect. It'll probably get past this dude because his effect's pretty irrelevant. He can just like tribute monsters to give them attack points. They give other monsters their attack points. That's pretty irrelevant. Then we run 2 Superstar because he's the star of the deck. I'm sorry. But once per turn, you can target, or you can set an Abyss script from deck to the field, and it's destroyed during the end phase. And when he summons, you can't respond. You can't respond to his pendulum summon. And he's pretty cool on the scale. He's just tributing an Abyss Actor to set a Abyss script from graveyard. But he's mostly just the big beat stick who sets the Abyss scripts from deck. And one Evil Heal. You can only pendulum summon this if you have Wild Hope in your scale, because he's the level 8. And you need Wild Hope to make the scale 9. Then, 3 copies of Gofu, because this card's stupid, and it gets Decode Talker, and Decode Talker gives you 2 more spots to Link Summon to. So that's really nice. Then one Maxi, because this card should be banned. 2 copies of this guy. Now this card, it destroys a face-up card equal to the number of face-up attack position Abyss actors with different names. So that's where this is the big card that makes different names. This card's definitely the best Abyss actor, Abyss script card. It also has the effect where if you have a level 7 or higher Abyss actor on the field, you cannot respond to this card's activation. And of course, it is a hard once per turn, I believe. Don't see. No, it's not a hard once per turn. Okay. Yeah. And then all the Abyss crits have an effect where there's destroyed while it's set. You can get an extremely broken effect. So that's why no one kills them. Yeah. Then 2 copies of this one. This one's what is this one called? This one is Abyss-tainment. So this one has the same effect that this guy has in scale, where you can tribute an Abyss actor to set a Abyss script from grave. And then of course he has the generic effect where if it's destroyed while it's set, you get an extremely broken effect. 1 copy of this one. This one, which one is this one called? This one is called Fantasy Magic. So this one, you can target one Abyss actor on your field, and you treat it like it has a whip tail under it. Pretty good. Pretty good. And 1 copy of Abyss Script Fire Dragon's Lair. Now this one's okay. So this one targets an Abyss actor, and then if that one destroys an opponent's monster by battle, your opponent chooses 3 cards from their extra deck with different names and banishes them. So it's like a Lithos Agum, but they get a pick. It's pretty good against, like, if you're playing at Zoo and you're actually able to beat over something. It's pretty good. Yeah. It's probably the most lackluster one when it's destroyed while set. If this one's destroyed while set, you get to look at your opponent's extra deck and choose 1 and banish it. That's pretty lackluster. Oh, and all their effects when they're destroyed while set, you have to have a face-up Abyss actor in your extra deck for that effect to be able to resolve. And then 1 Abyss Script opening ceremony. This card's definitely cuttable. If you don't want to play it, you don't have to. But I just want a different name for the point of it. It's nice for having a different name. So pretty much this one you just gain 500 life points for each face-up Abyss actor monster. And if it's destroyed while set, you draw until you have 5 cards. If your opponent destroyed it while it was set. Regeki and Double Dark Hole. Just board wipes are nice. Mystical Space Typhoon. You do not want to play Twin Twister because you don't want to discard. You don't want to play any of the others because you don't want them banished or anything like that. Because you can use this to pop Wild Hope to get its effect to search. That's the main reason. So you can use it for yourself too. And then Solemns, because they're good. Spicy Tech. This is my Spicy Tech. You should all try out this card. This card's insane. And the last card in the deck, in the main deck, is 2 Abyss Actors Backstage. So if your scales are loaded with Abyss Actors, you can take 2 Abyss Actors from your deck and put them face up into your extra deck. This is just a good way of getting the high-level guys out of the deck. This card was much better when you can Pendulum Zone 5. On to the extra. We are running 2 Link Spider for our Gofu tokens. 2 Decode Talkers, because you can make them generically 2 if you have to. 1 Abyss Builder and 1 Diamond Dire Wolf. The best dweller just beats dinosaurs, and this guy clears himself out of the extra monster zone. And then Hammer Kong, Tiger Mortar, Shotgun 9, double Broad Bull, double Trident. So now the thing about this is if you run these exact ones, well, technically you don't need 2 of these. If you run these 6, you can do the whole zoo combo. If you main deck Whiptails, which I actually side the Whiptails. But yeah. So that's the main thing. But either way, you can just I also side deck enemy controllers, so it's pretty nice. Cards works pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Now the side deck is literally, for me right now, I haven't played enough to figure out what I need, so I pretty much just had some nice Whiptails, some enemy controllers, and then I played some Kaijus, and then some magic deflectors, some like twin twisters, but it's really all. The side deck's definitely up to you. This deck's extremely meant for locals, so side for your locals. So yeah, that's the deck. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time.